He told me you killed him.
No. I am the father.
The voice of Darth Vader actor James Earl Jones has passed away. The renowned actor, whom the general public also knew from Conan the Barbarian and A Trip to America, was 93 years old. Ironically, James Earl Jones has more than 80 film roles to his credit: 2 Emmys, 2 Tony Awards, 2 Top Theater Awards, an Oscar nomination, and he is remembered primarily for the voice of one single character. It's true, it's one of the most famous characters in cinematic history. Darth Vader, the main villain and father of the main character in Star Wars. Welcome to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And here we go. Curiously, the actor, who became famous largely due to his voice, found it far from immediately. Jones was born in 1931 on a farm in the town of Arkabutla, Mississippi. In childhood, stress led to severe stuttering, and up to high school, he flatly refused to speak, preferring to look mute. The young man was able to overcome all this only thanks to his English teacher, who noticed his poetic talent and asked him to read his own poems aloud in front of the class. After graduating from university and serving in the Army, Jones began to play in the theater and achieved great success there in Shakespearean roles. And in the movie debuted only in 33 years, but immediately at Stanley Kubrick in his famous Dr. Strangelove. In the 60s, he starred in movies rarely, but aptly. The 4th role in the movie Great White Hope brought a nomination for Oscar. In the 1972 film Man, he played the first African-American who became president of the United States. In the biopic The Greatest, a picture of Muhammad Ali, in which the hero, the rarest case played himself, appeared in the role of a fighter for the rights of blacks, Malcolm X. In the same year, 1977, when The Greatest was released, Star Wars premiered. Darth Vader in them portrayed actor David Prowse, but to hear himself on the screen, he did not have a chance. George Lucas did not like his accent, and he preferred to invite to voice Jones, who spoke velvety, beautiful bass. But Jones did not want to take away from Prowse's fame and asked that his name was not mentioned in the credits. It was not mentioned until 1983, when the final part of the first trilogy, Return of the Jedi, was released. Then Jones had everything worked out well, except that blockbusters like Star Wars, he was no longer caught. However, you can remember Conan the Barbarian, where he played the villainous cuddler Tulsa Doom. In the finale, he was beheaded by Arnold Schwarzenegger, or A Trip to America, where he became king of the fictional African country, Zamunda Jaffe Joffer. His son, played by Eddie Murphy, went to the U.S. in search of a suitable bride. He also played Admiral James Greer in 3 screen adaptations of Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan novels, The Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Direct and Explicit Threat. Did a lot of voice work on cartoons, and the most interesting thing here is not even The Simpsons, but Mufasa in the original Disney The Lion King.
Remember who you are.
Very much worked on television, and in 1991 became the only actor who received 2 Emmys in one night, as Best Actor in a Supporting Role in the miniseries Heatwave, and Best Actor in a Leading Role in a Drama Series, Gabriel's Fire. In 2009, he was presented with an honorary Lifetime Achievement Award from the Screen Actors Guild of the United States, an honorary Oscar in 2011, and an honorary Tony Award in 2017. He spent the last 10 years in the status of a living legend, sometimes returning to old roles. Again played King Zamunda in the sequel to Going to America, voiced Mufasa in the new The Lion King, and Darth Vader in Outcast 1. But over the series, Obi-Wan Kenobi, released 2 years ago, has not started to work. Asked the authors to take the old replicas of Vader and voiced the role on their basis using artificial intelligence.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you deeply honored, mighty grateful, and just plain gobsmacked.